welcome to this week's EdTech Tuesday video. We're going to be talking about hyperlinked tables of contents in a Google document. These tables of contents work much like the index in an ebook, where you can click on the name of the chapter and skip directly to that chapter in the ebook. For a Google document, this means skipping directly to a section of the document. The benefits of this feature are that they provide quicker navigation for anyone using your document, such as your students or colleagues, and it also lessens confusion for students when you're pointing out certain pages in a very lengthy document that you're sharing with them. To get started, you need to have a file already prepared, a Google Doc that you would like to include a table of contents in. This document is a play that my students will be reading. I'd like them to be able to jump to different scenes within the play without having to scroll through the entire play. First, what I need to do is set up my document. I've already typed or cut and pasted the text into the document, but I need to prepare the sections that will go in the table of contents. What I need to do is select any text that I want to be in the table of contents, and I need to change the text type. I would like this text build background to be one of the hyperlinks in my table of contents, so I'm going to select it. And then I'm going to go up to the top here and I'm going to change it from normal text to a different style of text. If I choose any of these, heading 1, 2, 3, or 4, the computer will put that text into my table of contents. You'll notice that each type of heading gets smaller as it goes down in the number. So I've changed this to heading 1, and now it will appear when I insert my table of contents. However, it has also changed my formatting. I don't have to keep this. I could change it to a different font. I could change the size, and I could make it look however I want to, but it will still remain heading 1. Here I've changed the text type, the size. I can also change the spacing so that it fits in my document exactly as I'd like to see it. But if you look at the top, it's still labeled as heading 1. I'm going to go through the rest of my document and change any text that I want to appear in my table of contents to a heading instead of normal text. I've done that in my document now, so now you'll see my scene 1 has now been changed to a heading 1. And now I need to insert my table of contents. So I'm going to scroll back to the top of the document and I'm going to click where I want my table of contents to go. Then I'm going to click on Insert, and at the very bottom of the menu is the word Table of Contents. So I'll click on that, and it will insert the table of contents into my document. It's now scanned my document and it's chosen every piece of text that has been labeled as a heading, and it's inserted it into my table of contents. You'll see here that I'm slightly off in my alignment, and that's because I've set all of my scenes except for scene 1 to heading 2, and so it's justified them slightly to the right. So I need to go to scene 1 and I need to change it to make it so that it's like heading 2. So I can click on the text, then click on the link that pops up, and it will take me directly to scene 1. Now all I have to do is highlight the text and change it from heading 1 to heading 2. And now it will be fixed when I scroll back up to the top to my table of contents. You'll notice though that it hasn't changed, and that's because I need to update my table of contents. So I click on the table of contents and then I go up here to the circle that lets me update, and it jumps it to the right spot. To use this table of contents, simply click on one of the tags, then click on the link that appears, and it will take you directly to that section of the document. This concludes the directions for how to include a table of contents in a Google document. An idea for how to use this with your students before I go. If you have students working on a multi-part or multi-day assignment, you can have them create a table of contents in the beginning of their document that makes it easier for you to navigate their work and grade it. Thanks for watching this week's EdTech Tuesday video.